Hi guys, so recently there has been a trend towards word names, and we can definitely see that with occupation names and virtue names. Lit names like Hope and Grace and Faith are so popular right now. Names like Taylor have been so popular, and all of those originated as word names. So I have a list of some more modern sounding, fresher word names for you guys. And I didn't include virtue names because virtue names are a lot more common than a lot of these names, and I might do a video just on virtue names later on. The first name I have is Archer, and I think this is so cool. I think it is an updated form of names like Hunter and Taylor, and I definitely think it's masculine, although I'm sure there are some very brave parents out there who would use it on a girl. The next name I have is Aria, and this name has been gaining popularity because of the book series and the TV show Pretty Little Liars, where there is a character named Aria, and Aria is a musical piece that is usually just sung by one voice. And then I have Arrow, and I think this could be a really cool middle name choice. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted baby namer. You'd have to be very adventurous to use this name, but I could definitely see some parents using this. Then I have August, and August is a month name, and people typically used August and May most as month names, and April as well, or Avril as it is in French. But I've also heard people using December or November, so month names are definitely very cool right now. Then I have Calico, and I know a lot of people will think of cats when they hear this name, but I think this is just such a cool name, especially since rocker Alice Cooper named his daughter Calico Cooper. To me this just kind of sounds like a pirate name. I could imagine a pirate named Calico. Then I have Calypso, which is one of my favorite word names. It's the name of a type of dance. And then I have Canon, and this one to me is definitely masculine. It has that hard C sound at the start that is so common in boys' names right now, like Caden and Caleb, so I definitely think that it's usable because it fits into that trend, and yeah, I just think it would be a really cool boy's name. And then I have Ember, and this one to me is definitely feminine. To me it sounds like a fresher, updated version of the name Amber, which was very popular in the 80s and 90s. And I just think that this is very pretty sounding and kind of different, Ember. And then I have Forest, and I know most people will think of Forrest Gump, but I think that's kind of a positive association, and this is probably one of the more common word names on this list. And then I have Garland, and I love this name. I think of a garland of flowers, and I also think of Judy Garland, who was a Hollywood starlet. This name is kind of in league with names like Monroe, which Mariah Carey just chose for her little girl. And then I have Harper, and I really like this one. I like it for a boy, but I could see people using it for a girl as well. And one that kind of goes with Harper is Haven, and I adore this name. I don't know if I would ever personally use it, but I think it's a really cool idea for a name. I think of a safe haven, so that's a really positive association, and this one to me is definitely feminine. Then I have Meadow, and this is definitely a guilty pleasure name of mine. I just think that a little girl named Meadow, that would just be so cute to meet a little girl named Meadow. Definitely this is a feminine name. And then I have Paisley, and Paisley is a type of pattern, design pattern, and I actually know a little girl named Paisley, so to me this one doesn't seem that out there at all. And then I have one that's been on the rise in popularity, which is Piper. And both Piper and Harper have been gaining popularity, and lots of people have been talking about these names. To me, Piper is definitely a girl's name, and so is Harper. And then I have River, and I know lots of people love this name. This name isn't really my style, but I know lots of people love this name. I've heard both girls and boys named River, but I definitely think it's masculine. And then I have Rune, and this one's kind of hard to say. Some people would say Ruin and some people would say Rune. So that might be one drawback, but I think it'd be a really cool middle name for a boy or a girl. I just think it'd make a cool middle name choice, kind of updated, fresh, modern middle name. And then I have everybody's favorite, Scarlett. Scarlett is a color name. There's some other color names that I didn't put on this list, like, what are some that I didn't put on this list? Turquoise, aqua, crimson is another one, a little bit more out there than Scarlett. Scarlett is definitely a safer choice, and people will think of Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind, but I think this is definitely a usable word name. And then I have 7, and people have been talking about this recently, using a number as a name. 7 is, throughout history, it's definitely been a good number with good associations, especially biblically. So I definitely think this one has name potential. And then I have Silver, which is another color name. It's a little bit more out there than Scarlet. And this one, to me, sounds a bit more masculine. I could see this as being a middle name. I'm kind of thinking of Long John Silver right now, so that's kind of another piratey one. And the last one I have is Winter, and this is probably my favorite on the list. I would consider using this as a middle name. Right now I really like the combination Josephine Winter. I think that sounds so pretty, especially for a baby that's born in winter. It would be a really cool middle name, kind of a fresher version of names like Noel, which have been used for winter babies in the past. So those are some of my favorite word names. Let me know what yours are and what you think of these ones. Do you think that word names are too trendy, or do you think they're really cool? And if you want to leave a video response with your favorite word names, I'd love to see it, because there are so many out there right now. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.